Thank you, Madam Vice Chair Lady. This year's 20th National Congress has undoubtedly attracted attention from all over the world. It can be seen that our country's political developments are pretty influential. However, due to differences in our country's system and culture, many Western mainstream media still view China with a global perspective, sometimes ignorance, and intentionally misinterpreting parts of it. As an important bridging city between mainland China and the world, Hong Kong's special administrative region has to try our best to explain the truth in every possible occasion, which is also the reason why I'm speaking in English today for this particular motion. Well, for quite some time in Hong Kong, if you say that you're patriotic, it is an original sin, because people have been influenced by Western propaganda for a long time and feel that everything is evil about China and you have to learn to hate your country. And so far, most Hong Kong people, even with Chinese ethnic background, there I'm talking about 91.6% of this population, did not genuinely understand the ruling party of China, let alone its philosophy. We are talking about a party who turned desert into forest, a party who gives hope to the 56 different ethnic minorities living equally, if not with more rights that fit with their own traditional culture and beliefs, and a party who lifts 98.99 million of people out of absolute poverty. We often hear about the word people when reading the party paper. Some of you may not be aware, but this party, from the very beginning in 1921, has been putting the people first. And it's not just some of the Western politicians with dazzling empty words and ever-changing policy directions. We put them all in action. And as the General Secretary Xi Jinping said, there is an alternative to modernize and developing a country through peace and collaboration. And China is showcasing this progress live in the eyes of the world through Chinese modernization model. The Communist Party China has united and led the people in this country to achieve prosperity and strength, and has become the second largest economy in the world. It has achieved remarkable results in the fields of economy, science and technology, and of course, a fair play diplomacy. Well, I'm sure my fellow members of this council share the horrendous memories in 2019, where youngsters were manipulated and our city turned into violence and chaos. But we went through the tough time with the help of the national security law and further reform of the electoral system. We have gone through from chaos to governance, and now it is about time to work together and turn up our turbo from governance to prosperity. The accuracy and implementation of the Hong Kong further development momentum depends on each one of us and our understanding of the country's development direction. Chinese modernization is the country's goal for the next century. So regardless whether you are Chinese or not, as long as you call Hong Kong home, you should really study into it, to join us and to contribute your part around it, and of course, riding on the opportunity to further excel your career and goals. One country, two system adds great innovation of socialism with Chinese characteristics. As Hong Kong has demonstrated over the year, this arrangement has proven to be the most effective in ensuring a steady and prosperous future. We should now all focus on developing the economy and finding solutions for the deep-rooted unsolvables. As a member of this council and also the member of the All China Youth Federation, I promise I will do my best to unite and cultivate our next generation for the country. I promise to work on helping youngsters to expand their horizon and enhance their sense of belonging to the nations. And join hands with me to take part in realizing the Chinese dream. We must succeed, and we will succeed.